today to represent the research team from the Bureau of Business Research at UT's IC Squared Institute. And joining me from the Institute are Dr. Matt Kerwick in the back there, Matthias Posch and Coral Franke, all of whom worked on our research team. And as Charles said, Dr. John Butler, co-author on the study, could not be here today because of travel. Before I present the report to Mr. O'Neill and Mr. Wyatt with the Chamber, I want to take a few minutes to highlight our key findings and suggest some goals toward which policymakers and business leaders could work to strengthen this important segment of the Texas economy. Black-owned businesses are a growing segment of the Texas economy, rising from 5% to 7% of all Texas firms between 2002 and 2007, according to the U.S. Census Bureau. There are now more than 157,000 black-owned firms in Texas. But those firms on the whole remain mostly small, both in terms of sales and numbers of employees. The average Texas black-owned firm had 10 employees versus 23 in the average Texas firm overall. About 70% of the black-owned businesses we surveyed are in some sort of service sector, reflecting the rising overall importance of professional, scientific, and technical services to a strong and diversified Texas economy. This was very encouraging to us. Black business owners among our respondents are very well educated, with 67% having at least a bachelor's degree, a much higher percentage than in the black population overall in Texas. And when we asked Texas black business owners about their perceptions of their own skills, they self-rated themselves as highly proficient across a broad range of business skills, including problem solving and analysis, team management, and motivating employees. And our survey found that black-owned enterprises are very well integrated into the general economy. 84% of our respondents said that their customers are primarily non-black or an equal mixture of black and non-black. And 56% of our respondents said their employees were either primarily non-black or an equal mixture. And yet, our survey respondents reported major challenges to growth. When we asked them open-ended questions about their top training needs and the major challenges facing their businesses, the same answer emerged most frequently to both questions. Training in accounting and finance and access to capital are the two key areas for training and challenges to overcome among our respondents. Clearly, these firms need financial help in order to grow and thrive at the same rate as other firms in Texas. They also reported that they need help with procurement and contracting in both the public and private sectors. The majority of respondents agreed or strongly agreed that black-owned businesses are unfairly excluded from participating in government and private contracting, while many respondents hold some sort of minority business certification at the local, state, or federal level. Fully 1/4 of our respondents don't participate in such programs now. Finally, our report identifies at least 3 goals around which policymakers and business leaders could unite to improve black-owned business performance. The first is on policies that improve access to financial capital and financial training for black entrepreneurs. The second is on programs to encourage black entrepreneurs to start their firms with employees and enough capital to scale steadily and grow quickly. And third, educational programs should target black business owners in the service and construction sectors. These sectors appear to be strengths of the black business community already and dovetail nicely with the general diversification of the Texas economy. So with that, I'm pleased to present the findings of our study to Mr. Wyatt, and I'm looking forward to working with you, Jim, in the future on this and other work. Thank you so much.
Jim doesn't get out there easy. I'm saying you can't just walk up to the mic. Jim is the chairman of the Texas Association of African American Chambers.